Keuchel. I'm a nutrition consultant and clinical herbalist at Eat in Peace Wellness Consulting. And I want to ask you a question as I start off this video. What is the one thing that every good cook has in their kitchen? Well, one of those things besides butter and bacon is going to be vanilla extract. Now, what I hope is that you actually have a real vanilla extract. Sometimes there's imitation vanilla extract, which you definitely want to avoid. But today I'm going to show you how to make your own vanilla extract, which means you're going to kick it up a notch with everything that you make in your kitchen. People will taste it. I've had people come over and taste my cava colada or my homemade coconut whipped cream or my nut milk, and they're like, wow, this is so good. What is that? It's my homemade vanilla. So I'm just going to show you how easy this is to make. So what you want to start out with is good quality vanilla beans, whole vanilla beans. I like to order mine organic because organic is not only a better quality product typically, but it's also better for the planet. So I got mine through Mountain Rose Herbs. They do a great job. So that's a good starting point there. And what you're going to want to do, now when I make my vanilla, I make a lot of it. So this is a pound of vanilla beans. Vanilla beans are expensive. So this is sacred preparation. So what you're going to want to do is take your vanilla beans. I've already pre-cut some of them, and you're going to want to cut them into little 1/2 inch, 1 inch chunks. Just like that. And as you cut these, you really enjoy the amazing smell of vanilla. And I'm not kidding, your house will smell good for a long time after making these. So you just got to hold on tight here, and if you have kids, they love to be a part of this process. So every now and again you lose one, grab it there. Don't forget to smell your hands. And this is what it looks like here. So after that is complete, what you're going to want to do is take a large glass jar. I purchased these through SKS Bottles. And you're going to want to add your vanilla beans to the jar. Now, I learned a hard lesson one time when making vanilla because I pre-cut the vanilla like this, and then I let it sit for a day. And it must have oxidized. Something very strange happened, and I ended up wasting a lot of vanilla bean because the extract was not good. So when you make this, commit to making it fully the first time. Okay, a few more strays there. So now what you need is a graduated cylinder here. You can easily order these on Amazon. And you're going to need Everclear alcohol. So you can pick this up at your liquor store. Okay, and then you've got to do a little bit of math. So with this math, what you're going to want to do is measure out how many beans you have. We've got 16 ounces of beans. Now, you need to figure out how many grams this is. So the easiest thing to do, because I'm not inclined to do math a lot, is to Google it. So how many grams are in 16 ounces? And you get the answer 454. Now what we're going to make is a 1 to 3 extract of vanilla. When you go to the store, you're most likely, if you're even purchasing real vanilla at all, is going to be a 1 to 10 extract. So that means that in 10 parts liquid, you get 1 part vanilla. Like I said, we're making a 1 to 3 extract, which means in 3 parts of the liquid, you get a piece of vanilla. You get that? It's very, very strong and wonderful. So theoretically, you could use less of this when you're baking because it's better than what you're getting in the store, but I still use the same amount because it tastes so good. So we're going to multiply that 454 grams by 3, and what you're going to get is 1362. So 1,362 milliliters of liquid. We're going to divide that by 2 because we're making a 50% alcohol and 50% water extract. That's the interesting thing about making herbal medicine is that different plant constituents like to come out in different ratios of water and alcohol. So a lot of thought goes into herbal medicine that you may not be aware of. And this is practicing herbal medicine at home. That's vanilla. Vanilla is an herb. So you want to divide that by 2 and you get 681 milliliters of alcohol and 681 milliliters of water. So that's what we're going to measure out here. Now this is a 500 milliliter thing here, graduated cylinder. We got a little bit of spillage, but that happens. So that's 500. Now we're going to measure 181, and we're just going to do that roughly. There we go. That's as good as it's going to get. So there's our Everclear alcohol. Excellent. And now we're going to come over here to our distilled water. Forgot to say that. So theoretically, distilled water, right, has had everything removed from it, so it might be a little bit better at pulling things out. And, you know, sometimes you just don't have everything you need all the time, so if you want to use regular water for this, that is not a problem. Okay, perfect. Isn't this easy? It's so easy and it's so good. All right, so that, my friends, is your vanilla. Now what you're going to want to do is have this sit for 14 days, that's 2 weeks, and every day, even a few times a day, you're going to want to shake it. And that agitation does create a better extract. It creates movement, it creates some warmth, and most importantly, it puts your energy and your love into your final product. I like making this in bulk because it is an awesome gift to give for, you know, to friends. You know, if you go over to someone's house for dinner, you bring them a homemade bottle of vanilla extract, they'll like that a lot. So set this somewhere cool, protected from light, in a corner, but don't forget to shake it. 2 weeks, shake it every day. And then we're going to fast forward here because I just happen to have some of this amazing vanilla, and look how dark it is, right? Look at that. So after 2 weeks, you started with this, and now you're going to get this. And that is the amazing thing about making your own vanilla. So we're going to hopefully take the lid off here. Oh, interesting, unforeseen event. I know. Okay, cool it off. Okay, so here we are, a little trouble getting the bottle open there. Excellent. Okay, so now, this is a delicate process here. You want to take your Pyrex, you want to take your strainer, and you just gently pour it out. Now sometimes I use a hydraulic press when I'm making my own herbal medicine, but with vanilla beans you don't have to do that because all the liquid just wants to come out pretty easily. So then you shake it, get everything you can out there. God, it's so dark, right? This will blow you away compared to what you buy at the stores. Okay, I think that's going to do it. I'll set that here. And then you just need some 4-ounce bottles. And I'll tell you what, we've got, you know, a hard house with saltillo tile and hard corners, and it's a whole lot better to drop a 4-ounce bottle than it is an 8-ounce bottle. So I, you know, would advocate in your kitchen that if you tend to get a little wild and crazy like I do, small bottles might be the way to go. So these come from SKS bottles. And then you just gently pour it up there. We'll do 2 here for you. And you're likely in this whole batch to get about 11 of these 4-ounce bottles. So that's the math for you if you're making gifts. You want to put your lid on here. And then I also make nice labels. But, you know, if you're just doing home use, you could do everything by hand. Not a problem at all. And then you just smooth those on there like so. And we're almost at the end of the process here. And this is the label maker that I use, Dymo. This just hooks up to my computer. I ordered it through Amazon. So that's another tool for you. And that's that. So you can use this anywhere you would use normal vanilla. Eat in peace.